My name is Olivia, and I'm from Oakville, Ontario.
My name is John, and I'm from Hamilton, Ontario. So tell me about your educational background that led you to this lab.
Okay, well, I did my undergrad at the University of Guelph in biomedical sciences, and I kind of gained my passion for anatomy there. Did some imaging experience with a radiologist last summer, and then I came here to do my master's in clinical anatomy. So that's how I led to this lab and have had some anatomy experience that way.
So my background, my undergraduate was at the University of Waterloo in software engineering. So I interacted a lot with creating computer programs. So what led me to this lab originally was a job developing programs for visualizing medical volumes. So since then, my research has sort of evolved into what I'm currently doing, but that initial work in volume visualization is what led me here and really is the impetus behind what I'm doing.
Why did you choose to go into research?
I chose to go into research because the questions posed by research, especially imaging research, are just so interesting from a technical level, from a societal level, and from just a personal level.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I chose to go into research for some of those kinds of reasons. I had that experience last summer with imaging, but also dissecting and teaching anatomy in the lab is very interesting, but it's really cool to see it being applied to a bigger population, and especially in the context of surgery and imaging, which you can see has a bit more weight to it than just interacting with students. What is the best part of your workday?
The best part of my workday definitely has to be coffee time. I know it sounds funny,
Yeah.
but there is a period in the day where a number of trainees from different labs all get together, have coffee, and discuss our work. And it's the best time to find out what everyone's doing to get new ideas for your own research.
Nice. Well, mine's lunch. No, I'm kidding. But I'm very much the same. Like, I really like discovering something with your research, improving it, and then sharing it with a coworker, because they often are very interested in your research and have a lot of insights to what you can improve. And then hearing their research in return is very interesting. And I really like how our lab is like that. Everyone's very interested in what each other are doing.
So how would you describe the dynamic in the lab?
Oh, I guess I kind of insinuated that a little bit. I would say it's diverse and supportive, both in very good ways. Everyone in this lab is kind of working with different parts of the body often, or have different backgrounds in engineering, anatomy, etc. And then everyone's also supportive in that way. There's some labs where it's very cold and competitive, and I think everyone in this lab is willing to help each other.
I couldn't agree more. The collaborative nature of what we do is great, and everyone has their own particular skill set that they're amazing at.
Exactly.
And everyone shares that skill set, which means that we can get a lot more done more easily, and we can all focus on what we're really passionate about.
Exactly.
How will your work affect the general public?
So my research, like I said, is patient-specific valves, and this will lead to creating models that are more specific for patients and will lead to better surgical outcomes in that regards. And then also, because heart surgery is evolving at a constant rate nowadays, it will also help create better future procedures.
So my research being on creating ways for clinicians to interact with image processing applications more readily and more flexibly means that what I'm doing, my research will have an effect in the sort of longer term. So it's not immediately going to be, it's not immediately applied to any particular process, but by investigating this and expanding this, hopefully we'll create processes that help clinicians use medical imaging more effectively for more patients, both diagnostically and interventionally.
Interesting.